Hi, my name is Anton Butcher. I'm here at Conicelli Autoplex at the Hyundai dealership, here to present to you the all-new 2015 Hyundai Genesis. They actually come in 4 different packages, which is the Standard, the Signature, the Tech Package, and the Ultimate. Today in front of me will actually be the Tech Package, and we'll go over some of the features and how it differs from the other Genesis. If you take a look at the front end, something that Hyundai has really done is fully redesigned this whole body style and put a more aggressive front end on it, making it look more sporty, but still giving you that luxury at the same time. If we would transition to the side, you'll see that it has 18-inch wheels with hand-coupe tires, giving it a premium ride. So you're actually getting a very nice, luxurious ride, but still gives you that sporty look to appeal to it as well. Okay, and here we are actually under the hood now of the all-new 2015 Hyundai Genesis. This particular model is the V6 engine, and it gives you the GDI, gasoline direct injected, which basically means it's a different way of shooting fuel. It gives you a little bit better horsepower, as well as saves you a little bit on gas as well. As you can see, they also built in front stabilizer bars for a more aggressive handling, going around turns or corners or anything like that. This vehicle actually puts out 311 horsepower. It actually gets you 16 miles to the gallon on the city and about 25 on the highway, combined being at 19 miles all the way around. Your engine reservoir for your coolant is, your washer fluid is back here. Your coolant is right here. If you want to add oil or check your oil level, you have that right here. So everything is actually pretty easily and convenient to grab and get to, and very self-explanatory as well. All right, and it's this model is actually comes in 2 models. Comes in a 3.8 or the 5-liter. This particular one is a 3.8 H-Track all-wheel drive. So when you actually take a drive and you're taking on the turns, when you say take a sharp right turn, all the power to the wheel will go to the left to keep you from spinning out. That's just a new technology that Hyundai has come out with. Okay, if we open the trunk, gives you a large trunk opening as well as a middle pass-through and a spare tire conveniently located right below the mat to kind of hide it away so you give you that same look appeal as well. Okay, and as we transition to the driver's side. And right now we're actually in the driver's side seat. I want to go over some of the buttons that it has here and go over the features of what it actually does. If you take a look here, this is actually your lane departure warning system with lane keep assist. So basically, if for any reason you start drifting over lanes, you're over 43 miles per hour, the car will actually, the steering wheel will give you a little shake, a little tremble to let you know that you're coming out of the lane itself. Here we have the rear sunshade. Also here is the traction control module to turn it on or off, as well as your blind spot detection system here. So basically, if anyone comes up on your quarter panel on each side, it's going to give you a little flashing light on your side mirrors just to let you know that someone is actually coming there to not cross over lanes. Also down here, it actually now has an electronic parking brake with hill keep assist. So basically, if you're on a hill and you hit the parking brake, it'll actually automatically lock and hold the transmission right where it needs to, so it's not jerking or twisting or hurting the transmission or engine in any way, shape, or form. Next, we'll go to the steering wheel itself. You have your Bluetooth setup and your mode volume and everything on the left-hand side. On the right-hand side, you have your cruise control as well as your smart cruise control with automatic start and stop power capability. So basically, you could set the car for if you want it to be 2 car lengths apart, 4 car lengths apart, 5 car lengths apart. However you want to set it, you can actually set it that way, and that way the car will actually stop when it gets closer to the other vehicle automatically, as well as a sportiness to give you that pedals. The paddle shifters are located right here on the back end side. And you have a 7-inch LCD display in there that you can also go through different settings on the vehicle. Kind of go through it for a little bit for you. Okay. And then if we go through here, I'll give you different trips, whether it be your system off. This is actually your lane departure warning system. You could turn it on, and as well as other features as well. Okay, now as we're sitting inside of the Hyundai Genesis itself, I'm going to go over some of the other features that it has for you, and we'll take a look first, starting with the dashboard. It is a 8-inch touchscreen display, so you can actually pinpoint and set up your navigation however you want through touchscreen, or as well through buttons as well. Going to the nav button here, you can actually set in your destination, point of interest, address, whatever the case may be that you're actually looking for. You even have Google search as well as Pandora capability also available in the vehicle. Blue Link, one of our it's actually our telematics system. It's like our version of OnStar to basically make sure everyone is safe. You can also even remotely start your car from your phone with the download and the mobile application, as well as turn-by-turn navigation directions through the Blue Link system as well. You do have an upgraded, in this complete package, you have an upgraded Lexicon system, which is a 14-speaker going over 750 watts on the vehicle itself. So you have a very loud entertainment system as well. Here you have the heated steering wheel button, as well as your parking rear sonar detection. So basically, when you're backing up, it'll give you a little beeping sound and a more distinct beep when you're getting closer. In this vehicle, it has 4 different drive modes. You have the eco mode, which is basically to save you a little bit of gas. You have the normal mode, just like everyday driving. The sport mode, which is kind of rev a little bit higher, give you a little bit more power output, just for a more sporty handling ride. And if you hold it completely in for about 3 seconds, it goes to snow mode. Now, if you're actually driving in the snow, what it does is it changes, instead of going in from first gear right off the start, it goes into second gear for a better torque, and so you can actually pull in and out a lot smoother without actually feeling the wheels kick or jerk or any motions or anything like that. You do have the panoramic sunroof opening, and you can shut the shade or the doors. And with this vehicle, you have the heated seats as well as the ventilated seats during summertime. Okay, now we're sitting in the back seat of the Hyundai Genesis, and again, I'm 6'1". I'm actually sitting completely back. My knees aren't even touching the front, and as well as the front is already pushed back. So it is a very comfortable ride from the back seat as well. Here on the middle display, you have your heated seats, whether it be for your left heated seats or your right heated seats, and you even have the rear sunshade that you can hit. And if you take a look back, you'll see the sunshade come up automatically. And that way, on the hot summer days, you're actually pretty cool and pretty covered, as well as you could just put it right back down. Now, the rear center does have a pass-through as well, so you can actually pull this down here. And you get, if you have more longer equipment like golf clubs or skis or anything like that you want to push through, you can get that right to come through. In this particular model, it does have the ultra plush seating. So actually, if you take a look at it, it looks actually very plush. And if you push on it, you see it actually has a lot of cushion, a lot of room. So it actually is a very comfortable ride in this tech package one that we have here. Okay. All right. So right now we're looking at the rear console. You have your own vents here for the back seats. Now, the good thing about the Genesis and what they did is you can even control the air conditioning and heating from the back seat, separate from the front seats itself. You can also control the fan speed, whether you want it higher or lower, or close the vents off completely.